Professor Booster's memo. Do you want to read it? Yes. Further investigation of the island is feasible if a device to aid with airborne mobility is available. For this, I'll begin development of the booster rocket. Development of this aerial device will have multiple phases with two booster versions, 0.8 and 2.0. The plan is to make 0.8 to be equipped and permit some form of aerial propulsion. As long as I can survive, 2.0 will also be completed, it being even more indispensable. That's a reference to the fact that if you talk to Booster earlier on and you get his 0.8 version, it's basically an inferior version of the booster versus waiting till later and getting the 2.0 one I have now. Actually, while we're here, since we can just go and hit me. Since we can go in here and just refill our health, we'll level a Nemesis down and save. Nemesis is the last one, I'll have to remember that. We have these sort of Igor looking hench Mimigas. I could farm up and level all my weapons up here, but I don't think I'm going to be using all of them. There's no real point in doing that. There's something up here. I guess there's no real point because this is essentially your boss fountain. I think everything is topped up now. That's good. Forgot that was there. Oh, if you go off the top of the ceiling, then it just drops you back down here. I did want to read that sign, see what it says. And we will teleport back down after we read the sign and save now that all the weapons are leveled up. It does reset this too, so if you need to farm up to top out the rest of your weapons, you can do that here. End of the road. Okay, I'm just gonna avoid... I'll try to avoid those guys. Throne room. It's Misery. It's you again. You really are tenacious. To destroy the core, is that why you're here? Before I thought you were just a reckless little robot, but I underestimated you. You should know I have no regrets about this island. It is my fate to obey the one who wears the crown. Prepare yourself. Alright, now we're fighting Misery. She has a couple different attacks. Usually they involve shooting stuff at you. And the name of the game is just getting close and piling the damage on. And Nemesis is good for this because I don't think anything she immediately throws at you gives you weapon energy, except for those bats. As long as I avoid the bats, it should be okay. These orbiting rings can't be destroyed, and as she gets weaker, she uses more of them, and they essentially block your shots. Ooh. Got her. Ugh. Defeated Misery. And we cannot leave the final set of areas here. We just have to proceed on. The King's Table. You see all the captive Mimiga are here. The doctor's afraid of us. That's why he put us in jail. There's no mistaking it. Chaco? Hey, you're the traveler I met a while back in my house. You've come to save me? And here's the doctor. Ha ha ha. Finally, it's complete. Mimiga become enraged when we introduce the red flowers as a form of medication. Its cause is rather simple. The red flower brings out latent abilities. Not only this, but it also contains a compound that destroys one's reasoning. And now I have successfully extracted and intensified it, which is this. The red crystal. And this red crystal, it works on humans as well. Haha. Amazing. Do you understand how extraordinary this is? You don't understand, do you? Well then, I will give you a very special lecture now. We are now fighting the Doctor. And I'm doing a really poor job in dodging his attacks. To start, he teleports around and blasts you with energy. Very Toho-esque bullet patterns. Yeah, the Nemesis is good here because it has a really fast rate of fire and I don't have to worry about accidentally powering my weapon up. I'm taking a lot of damage. Ooh. Ah! No! No! The power is out of control. Oh, of course it is. And now we fight Monster Doctor, and I'm most likely gonna die here. Especially if I land on him by accident. Alright. Try the spur this time. Going in there with 5 less health probably didn't help, but I need to get through the misery fight more or less intact. Alright. I think the Nemesis is faster. At least for this, let's use a smaller target. You can farm the bats for additional items if you need, but that can take a little while. Okay. The first form of the Doctor's basic pattern is not too difficult. I just need to not get laid out by all of his shots when he's filling the screen of bullets. Yeah, that's probably his most dangerous attack that he does. And the crystal itself will hurt me. Be mindful of that. Still kind of low health. That sting too. They do not give you items. Got him. Blah. Defeated the doctor.